Hello, I'm Louis Tornes, founder of LTDT Insurance. Before we talk about Medicare, health insurance, life insurance, or retirement planning, I'd like to tell you why this company exists. Because this isn't just an insurance agency, it's a result of a journey that I started many years ago before I even sold my first policy. It's a story about family, service, and a promise I've tried to keep every single day since opening this door. In 1994, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. Like many families, that devastated our lives overnight. It began taking her to doctor appointments, sitting beside her during the visits, listening to the doctors, asking questions, and helping her understand everything that was happening. As she became eligible for Medicare, I also helped her understand her Medicare options. Before then, Medicare was just another government insurance or a program. But walking through that journey with her completely changed my perspective. I saw how confusing everything could be. The paperwork, the deadlines, the different plans, the medical bills, the questions that didn't always have clear answers. And I remember thinking, how are people supposed to figure this all out on their own? And that's when I realized something important. People didn't just need insurance, they needed someone who they could trust, someone who would slow down, someone who could explain things in plain English, and someone who truly cared about people, helping them and making the right decisions. Then in 1997, I lost my mom to cancer. That was one of the hardest things and hardest moments of my life. Although the years have passed, those experiences will never be gone. They'll stay with me. They're in my heart. Even today, every time I sit down with a client who's overwhelmed by Medicare or worried about making the wrong decision, I always remember what my own feelings were at that time when I was going through the hardest time. While I was working for the phone company in Miami, something happened that I never expected. I had spent several years building relationships with customers and helping people solve problems. One day, an owner of an insurance agency pulled me aside. He said, "Louis, I've been watching you, the way you talk to people. You generally have care for them and people trust you. I think you do great in the insurance business." Well, I thanked him, but honestly, I wasn't looking for a change of career. I already had a great job. But the words stayed with me, and for years, I kept thinking about that conversation. Looking back, I believe he saw something in me that I've never seen myself. I spent 31 years working for the phone company. It was a career I'm proud of. It taught me discipline. It taught me professionalism. It taught me that every person deserved respect. Most of all, it taught me how to listen. Because when you truly listen, you understand that people what they really need. I didn't realize it then, but those lessons were preparing me for the next chapter in my life. When I retired, I couldn't stop thinking of two things: the experience of helping my mom and the conversation with the agency owner. Both kept pointing me in the same direction. And in October of 2013, after I already retired from the phone company, I finally decided it was time. I started LTDT Insurance. I didn't have a big office. I didn't have all staff. I didn't have thousands of clients. All I had was a desk, a phone, an insurance license, and one simple belief: people deserve education before they make a decision. People deserve honesty. They deserve patience. People deserve someone who puts their needs ahead of a commission. That belief became the foundation of our company. Another part of our mission has always been serving families in the language they are most comfortable with. I speak English and Spanish. Over the years, I've met countless people who felt intimidated because they couldn't fully understand insurance terms or Medicare rules. No one should ever feel confused because of a language barrier. That's why we're proud to serve clients both in English and in Spanish. Whether someone speaks English or Espanol, or switch between the two during the conversation, our goal is always the same: to make sure that every client understands their choices and feels confident in the choices they make in the future. Education should never depend on the language you speak. When I started, I wasn't thinking about opening or building a large agency. I was focused on helping one person, then another, then another. I never measured success by how many policies I sold. I measured success on how many people left my office saying, "Now I understand." Something amazing happened. Those clients told their families, their friends, their neighbors. They referred people they cared about because they trusted the way that we treated them. One relationship became another. And over time, LTDT Insurance grew into an agency that's been honored to help thousands of families throughout Florida. Whether it be Medicare, health insurance, life insurance, annuities, or even retirement planning. As we grew, something else happened. We started building a team, not just insurance agents, but people who genuinely cared about helping other people. That's why training is so important to us. That's why we invest in our agents. That's why we created Monday Mastery. Because we believe knowledge builds confidence, and confidence agent will serve clients better. When our agents grow, our clients benefit. When our clients benefit, families become stronger. That's the kind of business I've always wanted to build. People always ask me, what makes LTDT Insurance different? The answer is simple. Everything we do comes back to one sentence: take care of the people, and the people will take care of you. It's not a slogan. It's how we answer our phones. It's how we treat every client. It's how we treat our agents. It's how we make decisions every single day. Because people will always come before policies. Always. If you're watching this because you're looking for Medicare guidance, health insurance, life insurance, retirement planning, or you're an insurance agent looking for a place where integrity matters more than pressure, I want you to know you're welcome here. Our mission is simple: educate people, serve people, build trust, one conversation, one family, one relationship at a time, because that's exactly how this journey began. Thank you for taking the time, a few minutes to hear my story. I look forward to meeting with you, earning your trust, and helping you make confident decisions for yourself and your family. And remember, take care of the people, and the people will take care of you. I'm Luis Tornes Jr., and welcome to LTDT Insurance.